Of all the groups resistant to getting the COVID vaccine, polls show the largest is made up of white evangelical Christians.
Yeah, why such a reluctance? Well, Fox 5 I-Team reporter Randy Travis sat down with one of the first Georgians to contract the virus, a Floyd County man who said God still hasn't given him a clear answer about whether he should take the vaccine.
How often do you go back and watch that video that you shot of yourself being so sick?
Randy, that story went around the world.
A story Clay Bentley narrated on his Facebook page from the Redmond Medical Center ICU in Rome.
And I've been saying since I got in out here, it's rough.
It was the first week of March 2020, and the retired Cobb County Sheriff's deputy had somehow become one of the first Georgians to catch a virus called COVID-19.
They were telling me, we don't know what's wrong with you. You're not getting any better. You're getting worse. I didn't know if I was coming home or not. You know, it was some fear there. But God began to speak to me in that time.
His lungs had filled with fluid. Doctors told him he'd likely be put on a ventilator the next morning.
So during the night, it got real heavy, and I got to the point to where I couldn't breathe at all. And I felt the Lord's presence, and I felt the Lord. I felt God blow in my lungs. And what happened when he blew in my lungs, it's like I felt all that fluid just leave.
A few days later, Clay would go home and, after quarantine, re-enter a world that had been transformed. An alarming world of empty store shelves, shutdowns, face masks. A year later, Clay says tests still show he carries some antibodies. What he doesn't want is the vaccine.
I personally don't feel like they know enough about these vaccines for me to feel safe in taking them.
You're willing to take a chance of getting sick again versus willing to take a chance of getting a side effect from the vaccine.
That's right, but I will say this, I'm a man of faith, and I know that if God brought me through it the first time, he'll bring me through it again.
A Kaiser Family Foundation poll found 28% of white evangelical Christians saying they are definitely not going to get the COVID vaccine. Like Clay, they're putting their faith in God to keep them safe. But there's a second number, 95%. That's the number of evangelical Christian ministers who say they will get vaccinated.
The president of the Southern Baptist Convention, J.D. Greer, tweeted a selfie of his vaccination. Franklin Graham advocates for COVID shots. So does megachurch pastor Dr. Robert Jeffress.
We were praying for an end to this pandemic, and I saw this vaccine as an answer to that prayer.
You can find Jeffress's interview on a website called Christians and the Vaccine. It's the brainchild of Curtis Chang, a theologian and faculty member at Duke Divinity School, who worried some Christians were not getting the facts.
There's this gap that's opening up between the biblically appointed and responsible leaders of the church and all these other voices, which are primarily come from the outside through outside secular anti-vaxxer or conspiracy theorists that are coming in, and in that biblical passage of John 10, they're coming in like wolves and thieves from the outside to steal and destroy the flock.
If someone truly believes that God is telling them not to take the vaccine, who's to say that they're wrong?
Yeah, and I think this decision ultimately must be a personal decision.
But he says only after Christians seek God's voice in other places, including science. Clay Bentley still struggles with fatigue, but this year he and his wife spent 2 weeks traveling by RV throughout the Southwest. Clay says one of his best vacations ever. Life, he realizes, is not promised to anyone.
If he tells me to take a vaccine at a later date, I'll do it at his word.
One thing I don't want is to have a second video of you in the hospital looking like you did the first time.
And I don't believe you will. He's going to take care of me. You won't see me in the hospital.
Promise?
Promise.
In Rome, Randy Travis, Fox 5 News.